Okay, so Atomic Success Secrets, and I'm going to do an extra video session for us here today, and there'll be links all over the place for you after this. It'll be in the portal too. So it's the processes that a lot of the processes we're using for our one-on-one clients and for our group clients here in Atomic Success Secrets. So we're going to get right to it, and then you'll have this video as a thing that you can go to in the portal or wherever you see this, and we can use it. So it's been giving a lot of good success for us and our clients, and here we go. So to start with, just if you like, just think about what you would like if something were to change for you, if you could get what you want, just kind of think about that for a moment. Okay, and then we're going to do a series of things from a few different methods that we use. A lot of them have similar parts to them. It's, a truth is a truth. So ancient wisdom through the different healers, the different wisdom healing traditions say a lot of the same things. And so we're going to use some of them right now. So what you can do, now that you've thought about what you want, is we're going to do this. And I've been doing these pressure points that bypass the conscious mind much softer than in the beginning when I did them, because I was pressing them so many times a day because it was bringing such great results that my spots that I was pressing were getting a little sore. So I thought, you know what, let me just, we're much more energetic than that. So do it as light or as much pressure as you like. So we're going to take the right hand, the index finger, and just squeeze it 6 times or just interact with it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then imagine there's a white window frame that your right eye is looking through. And there's reasons for all that, but right now, just go ahead and you can do this. And the question is, what do you want? And just think of it, see it through that white window frame of getting what you want. So what do you want? Yeah, so if you were to get everything you want, what is that? What do you want? And just see it. And then you can either pat your heart with your right hand 6 times, or you could just interact with your heart 6 times, or just lightly touch the skin 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And think very good. And then we go again to the distal end of the right index finger, but just a little closer to the joint, and just interact with that. Just touch it lightly or press it as you like 6 times. There's a power of doing this in the group. And then look through the white window frame with your right eye. And the question is, what do you want? And you can sit in stillness, in silence, and just notice. You can also notice what you do want and see it. What do you want? And then take your right hand and either pat your heart or lightly touch the skin or just interact with your heart 6 times. And think very good. And in the middle segment, touch or press 6 times. And having all of that, what will you do and who will you be? So you can just imagine that through the white window frame. What will you do and who will you be? And see that through that white window frame of you doing what you do and being who you are. And then you can take your right hand and touch your skin or interact with your heart or pat your heart 6 times. And think, very good. And then press the proximal part of your right index finger 6 times or touch it 6 times. And seeing through that white window frame, your right eye, having everything you want, having all of that, what do you want your life to look like? What will your life look like? And go ahead and see that. And then pat your heart or touch your skin over the heart, interact with your heart 6 times. And think, very good. And then the distal end of your right index finger, just touch it or interact with that 6 times. Press it if you like. And if you knew you were going to die in the next 6 months, what would you most want to do or be? And if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you most want to do or be? And if you had $10 million in your bank account and you didn't have to work another day in your life, what would you most want to do or be? And then you can take your right hand and touch the skin over your heart or pat your heart, interact with your heart 6 times. And think, very good. And then we do this peace process at this point, and that's to let go and go in the body, let go of all your thoughts, let go of all unnecessary thoughts, all distracting thoughts. Feel your body inwardly. And just watch. Watch what's happening in your body and just follow it. Staying out of your thoughts, staying in your body. And as you follow it, you can lightly touch the skin over the area that you're noticing. Or if it's in a far removed place, you could just touch your belly or your chest. And follow the most intense part of the most intense part. And for extra credit, you can use a few fingers and just lightly touch the top of your breastbone, the sternum. It's called your manubrium. And just lightly touch that, the butterfly touch, and direct the pressure up towards the ceiling. And the other hand follows and touches the most intense part of the most intense part. And this is a process you can do 6 to 9 times a day. Yeah. And just for another few moments, notice what's happening in your body. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. And when you touch, it's super light, about as light as you can touch the skin. And so while we do this next part, what you can do is keep some of your attention in your inner body, noticing what's happening in your body. And then we're going to add a few more of these marma points for physical healing and other healing. And so we'll just go straight to it. You can take your left hand and you put 4 fingers from between your middle finger and your ring finger. And that 4th finger down is the point, and you press it or touch it or interact with it 6 times. It's for your joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can do that 6 to 9 times a day. For women, for hormones, you take 3 fingers on the thumb side of the left hand, and that's your spot, the 3rd finger. For men, it's 4 fingers on the little finger side, and that's the 4th one, and you press or touch or interact with that 6 times for hormones. If you can do this, and you can do this if your hands don't move like this, don't worry about it. You can touch the index finger of your left hand to the base of the left thumb 6 times. This is for memory, for your brain. Your right hand, you can touch the ring finger, the distal joint. This is for your skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For your middle finger, this is for your immune system. The end of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can't do this, don't worry about it. But if you can, the first 2 fingers go down and you touch the little finger and ring finger to the thumb. It's for digestion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And really, if you can't do it, it's okay. You got the skin, the immune system, the digestion, for helping you sleep at night, sleeping through the night, falling asleep easily, for letting go of emotional anguish. You can use your right thumb right on just below your nose and just very, very, very lightly touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for that spiritual connection, the right index finger right between your eyebrows 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a breath and relax. And 6 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what you can do, next section, if you whenever you have an obstacle, whenever you have angst, whenever you have emotional turmoil, whenever you have anxiety or worry or concern, the middle of the night, during the day, in a heated argument, in a crazy business meeting, whatever's going on, what you can do is keep some of your attention in your body while it's all going on. So in the midst of the problem, in the midst, at the height of the anxiety or the fear or the worry or the concern or the problem, the argument, in the middle of it, some of your attention can be on what's happening in your body. Because we've found that if you basically, like Ryan Holiday says in one of his books, Obstacle is the Way, it's like you don't want to waste this disaster. So whatever's going on in the world, whatever's going on in your life, if there's a turmoil, you don't want to waste it because there's something going on in your body when that's going on. And what you can do, if you like, is to notice the feeling. And then we're using every obstacle as our doorway to go feel stuff. And that thing you're feeling has got all the past, it's all the problems. You don't have to figure it out, but it is right there. And the way through is the way through. And the way you do that is you use your awareness, your consciousness, to go notice the feeling, staying out of your thoughts. Staying in your body. There's more that we use. There's the reflection therapy, and there's this Pilates breathing to connect to your core. There's this Tai Chi walking and what we call heel ups. There's Qigong sounds, Qigong forms. There's lifestyle changes that you can do, gluten-free, different ways of eating, finding the one that's right for you. There's all sorts of ways to find what's going on with you and what's in the way of your healing and to solve that. So give this a try. Now we'll go do our one-on-one sessions in our Atomic Success Secret group. Let me click this off. We'll put this in the portal and feel free to use it. You can even share it. I'll say you can share it because it should just be me on the screen. If anybody needs help. Okay, here goes.